Manchester City has been eliminated from the Champions League, but that wasn't even the worst news for Guardiola's team this Wednesday. Let's talk about it. First things first, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below so we can discuss this together. I'm doing this video on Thursday morning, right after Real Madrid secured their spot in the Champions League round of 16, knocking City out prematurely. For the first time in the Guardiola era, the team has been eliminated before the round of 16. Previously, their worst campaign was in 2016, when City was knocked out in the round of 16 by Mbappe's Monaco. Now, under the new format, they didn't even make it that far. They were eliminated in the playoff round. And as unbelievable as it sounds, the elimination itself isn't the biggest concern. The real issue is how Manchester City was eliminated. In the match in England, City dominated for about 20 minutes, took a 1-0 lead, but was then outplayed by Real. And at the Bernabeu, a massacre. The 3-1 scoreline actually hides how dominant the match was. Real Madrid completely overpowered City, and Guardiola's team was powerless, unable to respond. This lack of competitiveness in big matches has become a pattern. We knew that one giant would fall in this matchup, but the way City fell was alarming. Even more worrying was the team's attitude. Resigned, lacking the strength to fight back. Guardiola recently admitted that he doesn't know what to do to fix the team. Coming from one of the greatest coaches in history, that's a major red flag. The only silver lining for City is that with three Italian teams, Atalanta, Milan, and Juventus, being eliminated, Italy lost ground in the UEFA coefficient ranking. This practically guarantees an extra Champions League spot for the Premier League next season, meaning the English League will now send 5 teams instead of 4. If there were only 4 spots, City would be at serious risk of missing out entirely. And that's not an exaggeration. In big matches, City has been a weak team. They lost to Arsenal without putting up a fight, were dominated by Real Madrid in both legs, and in the Bernabeu match, they looked like an average side. If you erased the team crests and asked, who is this team in gray? No one would say it was Guardiola's City, because it simply didn't look like them. The team doesn't press, doesn't disrupt, doesn't have intensity. Real's first goal came from a long ball by Asensio to Mbappe, with zero pressure on the ball. Shortly after, Tchouaméni sent another uncontested long pass to the Frenchman. On the third goal, Foden was in front of Mbappe, but couldn't even put up minimal resistance. City was passive, lifeless, unrecognizable. Moreover, the team has shown psychological fragility. In previous years, even when eliminated, City played better or at least fought hard in close contests. But this time, they were inferior in both games, unable to impose themselves at any point. Real Madrid played with supreme confidence, while City looked like a team without soul. Guardiola has always built dominant teams that suffocate opponents with possession and high pressing. But now, this City has no control, no intensity, and, worst of all, doesn't seem to believe they can win. And now, more problems arise. Stones came off injured, Haaland didn't play due to a knock in the last game. But Guardiola revealed that his knee issue is more serious than initially thought. A City without intensity, with injuries piling up, and a lost Guardiola. What can we expect for the rest of the season? In the Premier League, they're already 16 points behind Liverpool. Eliminated from the Champions League, already out of the League Cup, they only have the FA Cup and the FIFA Club World Cup in June left. But with this performance, can City even secure a Champions League spot for next season? If Guardiola truly doesn't know what to do, City's future could be bleak. This is a defining moment for the club. Either they respond quickly, or this season could be a complete disaster. With such an expensive and talented squad, the pressure will be enormous. How will the players react? How will Guardiola respond? I want to hear from you. Will City still qualify via the Premier League? Is there a real risk of them missing out? Comment below. And of course, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching. See you next time.